What's up guys, to the Taiji Legacy here, Parramatta. Let's go Parramatta. Welcome to the video guys. Today's video is what happens when you only do hypertrophy training. Let's get into the video. Intro.
Alright, so we're diving into the first tip for rehab. Alright, so the first one is a obvious one, okay? So it's building more muscle. If you're isolating your training or you're focusing more on your training on the hypertrophy side, more focus on that, you're obviously going to be building more muscle, although you're not essentially focusing on the other parts such as strength and endurance. But while doing more hypertrophy training, you're going to be building more muscle if you are just focusing on, I guess, time and attention and the intensity and difficulty of each exercise, alright? So that is one pro, and that's just something that's really obvious if you're doing hypertrophy in general. But if your training is mainly consisted of hypertrophy training, then the other sides of strength and endurance, you're going to be building more muscle, but you know, there's the cons that we'll be talking about later on. Okay, so the next one is your slow and controlled movements, such as archer push-ups or slow muscle-ups. Everything slow that induces more time and attention, and the longer tempo is going to be enhanced as well. Or your overall strength for everything that is slow control is going to be increased. Everything that you do tempo, that increases the time and attention, the intensity and difficulty, as you would probably hear me talk about a lot, is going to be increased, and it's going to be easier for you to perform anything that takes a lot of endurance to do and a lot of strength and muscle stabilization in order to perform that move. So, things such as front levers, back levers, archer push-ups, side dips, tiger bend push-ups, all of those are slow controlled movements that you do is going to really enhance and increase as you're doing hypertrophy more. Right? When we do hypertrophy more, especially in the Calisthenics 2.0 that we're in right now, the slow control movements definitely increase to a phenomenal standpoint. Right? Okay, so the next one is enhancement in your skill training. Now, if you're already doing skill training before your workout, doing hypertrophy more is also going to increase your strength in skill training. Alright, so as you are doing more hard-based movements that induces more hypertrophy, so that 6 to 12 rep range, if you're doing something that's difficult within that rep range, is going to also take a little elevation in your skill training. So what we like to do is do skill training as a warm-up, and as we're doing exercises to induce more muscle damage and muscle fatigue, such as handstand push-ups, tiger bend push-ups, within doing that, it's going to really increase your strength within that skill training platform, right? So that is also something that is a pro when doing hypertrophy training, since you're doing intense and difficult exercises when trying to stay in between that 6 to 12 rep range for building muscle, of course. Okay, so the fourth and the last pro that we have seen thus far is the explosiveness increasement. Alright, so our explosive strength is going to increase drastically, as we have probably said in the last 2 videos or so. While within the development of the Cali Builder, doing slow and controlled movements actually, accidentally, surprisingly and unexpectedly increases your explosive strength to a phenomenal standpoint. Alright. So as we said in Dylan's 2 to 3 months transformation with his triple clap push-up, he only focused on Cali Builder as we're doing and the slow control movements. And from just doing that, he increased his explosive strength without doing the progressive laddering that goes into actually learning actual move, alright? So you won't really have to do the progressions, you'll just go straight into it with that slow control movement. Okay, so we get into the cons in the last part of this video. So there aren't much cons that goes into this if you don't know how to correct your training and manipulate it and basically evaluate how it's supposed to correct these flaws, alright? So within the development of the Cali Builder and the Cali Builder 2.0, or I guess the Monster Path of our programs, what I had the mindset to where I just wanted to pack on some serious muscle with calisthenic training, since I had a train of thought of people who kept saying that you can't build muscle with calisthenics. So I came up with the idea of doing more of a hypertrophy based style of training, and I'm still doing this, okay? But the only con with doing hypertrophy isolated workouts is that you're not really focused on the strength and endurance part of training. So that's where the flaws come in, okay? So while you're doing hypertrophy only, you lose endurance. You're not going to become as durable as others by focusing more on endurance and strength training and explosive training. Although it's not really focused on that, you're not going to really jump ahead across people. But in order to really avoid it, you have to make a half-half kind of program and structure that's really going to level everything out and balance things out. So what we like to do is 1 week and 2 weeks, alright? So the first week is hypertrophy on Monday, hypertrophy on Wednesday, hypertrophy Sunday, and Friday. Alright, so those are all hypertrophy, but within Monday and Wednesday, there's strength and strength, okay? This is split, okay? But Friday and Sunday is specifically hypertrophy. The next week on week 2 is endurance that swaps in for strength. And that really elevates your training. You're still going to become more durable and you're going to become really strong and explosive as the other people who are doing other types of training methods, right? So you're not going to be behind them, you're going to be even greater than them, except you're building more muscle, okay? So that comes to the conclusion of this video, alright? So thank you guys for watching this video. It was you know, hypertrophy for the win, baby. Alright, so stay strong, never give up, make gains, Taiji Fam to the end. Through thick and thin, Taiji is always within. Peace. I need to drink some water. Dylan, do you feel inspired? Do you feel inspired to do triple clap, 360 muscle up? Do that cut. Yeah. But this is our little session, man. Like, this is part of the rise to entrepreneurship, you know what I'm saying? Like, every Saturday we come here, we film, we make plans for the Taiji legacy, and you know, becoming stronger every single day. Performance video, performance today. Ooh, sneak peek, cuz. What do you got to say, Bashoy?
Me?
Yeah.
Taiji family till the end, through thick and thin. Taiji
always within, cuz. Bro,
yes,
I have the same shorts as you.
Yeah, no, we got the same shorts.
Bro, that was only for Bondi, bro.
Bro, I wore these shorts for Bondi.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, alright, so we're out here grinding, we're out here planning. You know, that's all the stuff, all the equipment everywhere.
Yeah, boy.
Tripod chilling over there. But yeah, we're out here grinding, you know, making some plans. It's a Taiji meeting, Taiji official meeting.
More videos coming out if you guys are wondering. We're out here grinding. We do have a lot of assessments and exams coming up, so
yeah, we're still gonna be going hard out. But we are definitely putting a lot more thought into our video making.
Yep.
So we're just trying to change it up a bit.
Trying to film with 2 cameras now, I'm saying. Vlogging with my phone, know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But we're still trying to find out what the pros and cons of our videos that we're making now. You know, it would be greatly appreciated if, you know, could help us put
positive
feedback, you know, constructive feedback, constructive criticism, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't care if you guys talk bad, it's, you know, it's useful.
Don't say, oh, this guy's ugly, he shouldn't be on camera.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't care if I'm ugly.
No, but just positive, not positive, just some good criticism, you know what I'm saying? Alright.
15 likes and Dylan does a 360 muscle up in the next video.
Yep.
Smash that like button. Bang, bang, bang.
Alright. TTYO guys.
TTLO.
Alright.